Alright, welcome back, new viewers of Game Bears. It is time for some Rillaboom Tera Raid. So why don't we begin? But before we truly begin this, I'd like for those of you who enjoy my content, if you're a new viewer, or you watched for a while, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and follow, depending on which platform you happen to watch on. Plus, partnered and sponsored by W once again. Click the link in the description below. Use the provided code to get a 10% discount on your wonderful energy drink order. Thanks to those people for sponsoring me, and let us begin with this. Now, I have my sim servers that I had during the Delphox raids a few weeks ago. Because, well, one, I'm a little lazy to make a new competitively, well, maybe not competitive, but Tera Raid viable mon, if you will, I guess would be the right term for this. But it's Tera normally a grass type. And it starts off with using growth. Now, I've seen people start off with Koraidons. Do not do that. Because if it's in the sun, then when the automatic buff to its special attack, special defense that it'll get, or special attack and attack, excuse me, that means it'll get a guaranteed double raise in those stats too. They'll raise sharply rather than just once. But this is why I have my Surlich, just because it's not entirely made for this, obviously, because the ability is pretty much useless against it. It doesn't help, excuse me. It doesn't help that its moves are Body Slam, Boom Burst to take advantage of its Tera Normal, Drug Beating, which means that double stab combo is a little dangerous, a Low Kick, which is the problem, since if you know from my Delphox videos, my Surlich is Tera Steel, so yeah, Low Kick does quite a bit of damage to me. It ends up making me really hurting. And its final move is Acrobatics. Now, when I first did this a few hours ago at the time of me making this video, I was using one of my Hisuian, oh my god, I was using one of my Hisuian Decidueyes. And I got so surprised when the damn thing had Acrobatics. And then I tried using my Tera Steel Surlich over here, and whoop-de-doo, it has frickin' Low Kick. So it's definitely got some coverage for those pesky fighting and steel types that could completely wall its moveset. Go and Go is probably the best choice if you want to wall all of its moves. But it's really hard to get a move off on this thing without, you know, kind of dying off here. Kind of got to get lucky, because I've seen the best Pokemon to use against this guy is Iron Hands. No other Pokemon seems to work as well, at least from what I've seen. So that's why I'm kind of making this video right over here to scout out what he really can do. Maybe people may need a little bit of help with this, and I can come back later with a good counter for him. Because most of these Iron Hands will just, I think they're max attack, max HP, maybe? And then Belladrum, and just spam Terra Fighting, Drain Punch. Well, Drain Punch first, then Terra Fighting. That would definitely make much more sense. And I'll also use Bulk Up once it's reached a certain HP threshold. Probably around, yeah, actually maybe not that, once it's reached a certain time threshold. It's one of those, if you've fainted too many times, it pretty much gets all the buffs in the world, and it's impossible to kind of crawl back, let's just say. Honestly, just for the memes, Tera Steel anyways, and Butterblade. So maybe I'll train up an Iron Hands off screen to try and take this guy on. I mean, I've seen people use Unaware Skeledirge, which could be pretty good. I think Unaware Skeledirge works really well for this. Max HP, max special attack, of course, get all that damage off. Because Fire Ghost does wall its moveset pretty well. And Skeledirge is tanky enough, I think it could take an Acrobatics. So how about try using one of those, one of my Skeledirges. And thankfully Iron Hands is tanky enough, and combine that with the big attack stat boost it would get from Belladrum, that you can pretty much just spam Drain Punch and not have to worry about that super effective Acrobatics. But sadly, this is not a win. Honestly, of all these raids I've done thus far, counting this one, and I did a few off screen, I've only won 2 of them, and that was just kind of getting carried by a whole team of Iron Hands, so maybe we could keep resetting until we get that. Alright, let's get it moving. Just time to wait for people to come over here. So maybe, did I ever ask this question of the day in a previous Pokemon video specifically? I don't know, but maybe our question of the day should be what's your favorite grass type starter, fully evolved, first stage or second stage, and why. It's just something simple for the video, I suppose. Or maybe what's your opinion on the Grookey line? Maybe that'll be a more suitable question of the day, and we could save that former one for a later episode. Because this should be the last of all the starter Pokemon that are already in the game's code. Before the DLC, that is. Since again, the Snivy line and the Tepig line are just cut, chopped, deliver. Nobody cares about those guys. Maybe Snivy, and the only reason why people even gave a slight toss about that thing is because they had Contrary, a really cool ability when paired with moves like Leaf Storm and whatnot. But outside of that, it doesn't really have much use. Other than being, I guess, a tanky-ish fast Pokemon. It's got a weird stat distribution. It's fast and tanky. Not very common, let's just say. And as for Tepig, come on. I know Tepig is considered the least popular of the Unrivaled starters. But come on, Tepig, Ember, Pignite, they're all so cool. I've used them all the time in my Gen 5 games, and I'm definitely going to do that when I Nuzlocke those games in the future. It's just so cool, and people just leave them off. Because Oshawott cuter or something, or Snivy's just cooler, and then Tepig's a fat pig. Yeah, screw you. And this man's using a Koraidon. I don't like that. I'm afraid I'll have to cancel this, and of course you're using a Zoomerl. People really think this is funny. Oh my jeez, and then there are Mewtwo events coming up later if you didn't already know. It's going to be Tera Psychic. You can't just bring a straight Tera Dark type for that one, or normal Dark type, or just Dark type Pokemon period, I mean. Because it'll likely have either Dazzling Gleam or, more likely, Aura Sphere. I'm playing to win, man. I'm not holding this back. I mean, speaking of Rillaboom with low kick, thankfully, Ceruledge is not very heavy, at least to my knowledge, so it's at least likely to survive just one of them. One low kick. Not gonna lie, I was expecting Rillaboom to be like Tera Ground or Tera Dark or something, not Tera Normal. But here we are. Alright, some man with his golden goo. Depending on how this goes, I'm considering making this a shorter video. I do have to get up bright and early, at least at the time of me making this video, to start up my new gym, and besides, I'll give it some more time to think of some better strategies for these guys. Alright, let me cancel this. I want a whole team of people here. You could make a Tera Fighting Golden Go with Focus Blast, but Focus Blast is too likely to miss. You'd have to run Tera Blast for that to work. Annihilate does wall this thing pretty well. Again, if it didn't have acrobatics, Annihilate would probably be absolutely perfect for these raids. Just bulk up Drain Punch strat. That's all you need. That's all you need. Oh boy, someone is using my favorite Pokemon, fucking Drifblim. I'm liking this team though. This team looks pretty solid. Hell, let's see how Enamorus will perform. Maybe it's a contrary. Hopefully, it's a contrary superpower one. That'd be pretty cool. Alright, Rillaboom time. I come to bargain. We're gonna beat you. We're going to defeat you. Alright, Plus gets off the Grassy Surge, powers up its Grass type moves by 50%, lowers the power of Earthquake by 50%, and everybody gets 1/16 of their HP back each and every turn. Alright, let's get rid of that stat buff. Of course. No. That's why I have a clear smog. Whatever, doesn't matter. And of course, the Enamorus died. Nullifies my stat buffs, who cares, that's fine. Great, we gotta do this again. And your Drifblim's name is Hilda. Neat, dude. I'll be taking acrobatics. Okay, so far so good. Alright, swords dance. Oh, we can take one. Alright, we're good. Now, seeing Corviknight's running body press, I think I have a terrifying Corviknight I could probably use. Gotta go see, actually. Yeah, maybe I'll test that out instead. Might be better use for this. Make it max HP, max defense to take the attacks as best as possible. That'd be good. Yeah, after this, I'm gonna try checking that out, actually, instead of constantly using the Surge. I know I've got some Terra fighting Corviknights somewhere. Alright, Terra Steel. There was a joke there to be made about Terra Steel, but nah, I ain't gonna make it. We don't need too many cringy jokes. At least not yet. Could always make more of those. Don't see how Terra Fairy is going to help you here. I almost want to see how much Ironhead does. Oh! I'm starting to think max defense, max HP Corviknight should do. And then, like, iron defense and whatnot. That's really all you need. If it tries to use drum beating on you, what is it called? Mirror armor can lower its speed, knows that. Oh no. Oh no, I'm dead! Clearly Sir Ledge Boy over here does not work. I do like the animation of it drumming like that. That does look nice. Definitely better than what Verintelion was doing back when those raids were live. Alright, before I continue, I want to go see that. I know I have some Tera fighting Corviknights that I have yet to train, actually. I'm going to give them Shell Bell as usual. Either that or would Leftovers be better overall? We'll figure it out only by doing. That could turn into something competitive later. Oh, look at that. Perfect. Right over here. Alright, let's train you up. I'm gonna have you a mirror armor. Actually, better yet... Yeah, let's not use mirror armor. I don't exactly want to waste, certain potions and whatnot. Normally I do this stuff off screen, but nah. This calls for some drastic action, as they'd say. So we're just gonna get this going done right now. And later on I can turn this into a competitive beast. Doesn't really matter. I give you defenses. We need impish nature. I'm gonna see what I can sell to just get some HP stuff. Alright, I'm gonna keep Roost. I think that's good. We need Iron Defense. We could pull a Screech if we really... Actually, I know what moveset we'll have. Roost, Taunt, Iron Defense. We already have Iron Defense. Perfect. And Body Press. That's all we need. Perfect. Alright, Taunt to get rid of it using any, any growth or bulk up shenanigans. Roost for healing. Iron Defense to raise defense to make Body Press stronger. And, well, Body Press Tera fighting. That's all we need. That's all we need, mate. Alright, if I'm gonna make this something competitive later on, might as well... You know what? This immediately contradicts what I just said, but I don't really care. Where's my... I've only got 2 ability patches. You know what? Alright, I keep going back on my word here. I'm gonna just stick with this. Alright, let's go sell some items. I'm gonna go to Monterevera, or the mountains as I like to call it. And let's just finish training you up. Probably should have done this off screen, but I don't really care. More content for you guys, right? I can get some money this way. Quiet, you know, I don't need that many quiet mints. You're very quiet, right? Alright, timid, jolly are one of the best natures ever. We're not getting rid of that. I'm about to be real broke after this one, but I don't care. But yeah, you know what? Let's just use LP instead. We'll just do that instead. Just to make this a little faster. And maybe just give him some speed EVs, I guess, so he has a bit of a higher chance of outspeeding it. Maybe, you know what, special defense instead. For once the Rillaboom events are done, I can turn this into a defensive tank for competitive play. Alright, because I know how much LP I have, about 70,000. So, let's do this. But yeah, 2 more. No, you fool. Alright, 2 more of those. I'm broke, man. Whatever. And I'm gonna go get some shell bells. And I think that'll do. Let's see how many bottle caps I have. I really only need HP and defense. I don't think I need anything else. Let's turn back to our hopes and dreams that will never fade. 899, alright, I give it that just to give it its remaining HP EVs. That's all we need. Alright, is there a toddler around here? We need to destroy him. That's right, the one time I need Satoddles. There we go. It's funny how I still have yet to find a shiny Satoddle. Despite how many of these guys I kinda beat up on a daily basis, let's just say. Alright, down goes that. Alright, we take acrobatics very well. Low kick is neutral damage, so I'll likely try to use that. Alright, jump beating is quad resisted, thankfully, and what's the last move? And the 2 normal 10 moves resisted, so I really only have to worry about, what am I called? I really only have to worry about low kick. Funny how Corvidite is the perfect amount of HP. Well, actually, never mind. I was about to say, I don't think I've IV trained this thing yet. Alright, 6 of those. That's all we need. Now let's go back. Go back to the mountains. Hold on. Alright, none of these are shiny, right? Okay, good. Alright, no more. Oh, let me pick that item. Alright, now that that's pretty much done, no need to use, what am I called anymore? No need to use Tera Raid anymore. I keep blanking on my words. Tera Dark Poltergeist. And Bennett, that's a rare spawn, I believe. He's a very rare boy. Not many people see him very often. If we don't have enough IVs, I got plenty of golden bottle caps. Alright. Just defense and special defense really is all that needs to be raised. Do I have at least 2 gold bottle caps? Or a normal bottle? No, I don't have any bottle caps. Alright, time to sell some more things. No, no, no. I don't need to do that. And I guess while I'm at it, I'll go get those shell bells as well. Or would leftovers be better? Maybe leftovers, because I'm going to end up doing a lot of setting up, so maybe leftovers would overall be better. Black and hope when the lights are set me free. I'll be okay. And know I'll be fine. That's the double thing. Alright, 6 of these. Why do I have so many psychic seeds and other seeds? Huh. Actually, you know what else I just realized? I think because of Corviknight being a flying type, it's not affected by grassy terrain. Sure, we don't get the passive healing from it, but that means grass type moves are even weaker for it. So you know what? I think that's overall positive. Because flying types Pokemon and Mons with Levitate are immune to that. I kind of see why they put that now that I think about it. Whatevs. I don't want to sell that. I'm going to sell one of these ability capsules, frick it. It's the only way, man. It's the only way. Alright, let's go to Mr. Goza. And we'll go back to the mountains after we get some bottle caps. And still debating Shell Bill. No, maybe I'll just buy the bottle caps for now and see which works better. I think leftovers might work better, actually. So really the only move until I terrestrialize that I have to worry about is low kick. But yeah, funny how Corviknight has enough HP where it's at level 100, assuming it's max HP EV'd, and has a special max HP IV. It'll have just straight 400 HP. That's pretty cool. I pay with cash. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna get a leftovers. And if it doesn't work, extra leftovers. No, it's not gonna hurt that much. Because leftovers aren't found here, we're gonna go to Cascaratufa. Cascaratufa. That's definitely not how it's supposed to be pronounced. Keep forgetting which floor the frickin' Delibird shop is here. I think it's on the second floor of this city. Does anybody else remember? I don't remember. Alright, give me Ghoul. I almost got enough to get my third golden go if I want. Right, get out of the way. Big futuristic lizard coming through. And he's very powerful. Oh yeah, did anybody else notice that, I mean, I know this has been about a month or so since then. But has anybody else noticed that, Jotonian Wooper will be in the, one of the DLCs, in the Indigo Disc DLC. That input lag again. Alright, eat me a leftovers. Alright, and then we'll get right back into these once we're done UV training. No, I don't want that. Alright, once I terrestrialize, so the one move I'll have to worry about now is acrobatics. But again, max HP, max defense, I don't think I'm very likely to get killed by one of those. Alright, right here. Give it. And I named him Hawk Knight. I think I have multiple Corviknights named Hawk Knight. And I have a Grookey named Hawk Knight as well. This is going to be one tanky boy. He will not die easily. I really wish Rillaboom didn't have low kick. Steel types would easily wall this if you didn't. Steel types wall a lot of things, honestly. But, meh. Alright, and again, it's just better at giving the vitamins. It's just a lot faster this way. Alright, just in case he uses Boom Burst, I'll save right after, and let's go find that, Rillaboom raid. And now, the strongest Corviknight in the world is complete. I mean, he doesn't have mirror armor, but I don't think he needs it right now. It may come in handy for when he uses drum beating, but because of my typing, I doubt he's really going to use it very often. And even after it's terrestrialized, again, I doubt he's really going to use it very often. It'll likely just use acrobatics. Alright, let us go down here. Alright, we'll go up here. Alright, let's see if we can win ourselves another raid. Yeah, I'm saying that like I want to raid on screen, off screen, or run 2, as I've stated earlier. But this is about it, actually. I know I'm one sad lad, aren't I? Everybody make fun of me in the comments. And that awfully pale looking Pikachu, anyways. Alright, fight as a group, let anyone join. And we just sit back. I'm a stretch. Drink some water while I wait for this to come on. Alright, maybe instead of Roost we could use Screech, but we'll see. If I need to replace Roost with Screech, that's fine. I would choose normal Hariyama, whatever, if that's what he wants to do. Alright, once the 4th member comes in, I think we'll be fine. Though, when he uses Body Slam, which is very rare for what I've seen, I think I've only ever seen it use it once, it does have a chance to paralyze, so you gotta be careful of that. Alright, let's start the battle. Let's test out our new friend. Alright, Rillaboom, I've come back a lot stronger, and you will not survive this time. I made him very nervous to eat his berry. I wish that were the case. Hey, you brought him Ultras. Yeah, they're useful as Ultras, actually. Quad Resist, Drum Beating. Neutral to the normal type moves, that could be a bit of a problem. Resist, Low Kick, and Neutral to, whatchamacallit. Alright, Low Kick me, go ahead. Ooh, we taking that good. Yeah, you fool, you can't use those dirty moves no more. No one likes those moves. And lucky burn. Alright, of course it's taking him forever to get his shield up. Alright, go ahead and take away my stat buffs. I'm okay with that. I think you can only do this once. I haven't seen him do it more than once. Alright, let's raise our defense. I love defense, like one gym leader once said. Alright, looks like Leftovers actually is better in this case. Oh, oh, never mind, that's a hero cheer. Haha, no bulk up for you, asshole. Of course you crit me. Alright, one more and we can terrestrialize. Haha, that didn't do anything, you loser. You're a loser. Alright, Tera fighting. Let's do it. Ah, low kick is now neutral. Oh, wait, it's still neutral. What am I talking about? Yeah, we're doing good damage. Ah, acrobatics does nothing either. Perfect. Alright, let's see if we can kill him real quick. We can do it, I believe. Come on. Ow, why? I've been crit. Ah. I'm dead, no. Alright, we can always try again. We don't give up here. Alright, let's try this again. Maybe we just need the proper support. Oh, look at that. That filled up much faster than before. Why are you bringing Corviknight, you fool? Or not Corviknight, Koraidon. And why would you bring Torkoal. Really? Yeah, screw it. We got the team, why not? People are trolling, I swear. Alright, took away his stat buffs. I'm gonna taunt him. Alright, now just iron defense up. That's all we need. Oh, that won't do anything. Hey, you loser. No taunting for you. Ah, you did so little damage, you healed me one last time. Button press. Do it. And this is why you don't bring Koraidon, you nut. Alright, Tera fighting. Now let's do it. Alright, Rillaboom, your life is forfeit right here and now. Haha, you're still not doing any damage to me. You are nothing to me. Alright, this collision course might actually kill it. Alright, I was making fun of him before. I guess I had no reason to. Tera, why would he make him Tera Dragon other than he already resists the grass type moves? I mean, Tera Dragon is one of Corviknight's best Tera types, so I guess for the fire and electric types, but Rillaboom doesn't have that. Whatever, it doesn't matter. We won, finally. We just need the right amount of support and whatnot, that's all. And for those of you watching, I'd like to ask you to subscribe and follow if you have not already. Thank you, helps out the community. You're the best if you do. I think that Popo dude I've seen before, but who cares? Alright, we're all set. Alright, taunt. Alright, now, actually, let me just get off a bit of my Tera charge. Because I know it's going to take away our stat buffs at some point. Alright, there. Alright, put up your shield. Put up the electric terrain. Alright, iron defense 3 times. Okay, really? That's annoying. Haha, no growth for you. Alright, iron defense. Iron diff. Thanks to the heal cheer, whoever made that. Just here to matter. Alright, one more iron defense. Alright, keep low kicking me. You can't do anything to me. Tera fighting. And now you will witness my ultimate power. That is my ultimate power. Alright. Alright, maybe me and this Iron Hands can do this all by ourselves. Can we do it? Let's see. There's hope. Never mind. Okay. Somebody died. Alright, one more. Let's just do one more, whether I win or lose. It doesn't matter. What matters is I got at least one of them. And we have ourselves a new strategy for later on when I make the next video about this. White Wine E. Okay. Or White Wind E? Is that how that's supposed to be pronounced? I don't know. And don't use a Masquerada for this. Just don't. Well, I decided to add something to the question of the day just now. Instead of just what's your opinion on the Grookey line, what's your opinion on, like, each individual member of the Grookey line? You know, Grookey, Thwacky, and Rillaboom over here. I'm better than Meganium if we're going to compare him to another, certain other pure type, grass type starter. I'm telling you, Fairy type existed back in Gen 2. I'm feeling Meganium probably could have been a Fairy type. It looks like it could have been, mainly just because of its flower or whatever. That's not exactly what we're talking about, is it? Oh, wait, that's not good. Oh, no. I just made a mistake. I made a mistake. Well, kind of a little bit, yes. Mostly. I think I've got this down. Just need the right support for a Jujo. Aura, how you doing today? Haha, you can't use bulk up, you loser. Yes, Levy 29. That's a lot of 29s and a little 99 in there, I suppose. There, you can all help. We can make it. Well, we don't need to make a union circle. We just. If you guys got some Rillaboom raids, I already did mine, then we could have ourselves a little code in the comments. Thank you. Alright, yes, that'd be awesome to be a great big help. Also, I see you got a crown next to your name. Well, what games do you happen to stream yourself? I just noticed that Iron Hands and Corviknight are really the only mons in this to actually do well, albeit with a little bit of setup. Alright, take your time, no big deal. The question of the day, you mean? Well, our question of the day for today is, what's your opinion on each individual member of the Grookey line? Alright, how high is my defense stat? That, and if you could make a code, or, yeah, a little download code for us to, do our battle. Not our battle, our Rillaboom raid. Yeah, the raid code. You could use, you can make yourself a little raid code for others to join in. It's just a lot quicker than doing Union Circle, I'd say. Or maybe another question of the day could potentially be, or maybe I'll save this one for a later video, but I wasn't expecting Rillaboom to be Tera Normal. What Tera type did you potentially think this could have been? Maybe, I was thinking either Tera Dark or Tera Ground, but nah, Tera Normal for some reason. Either that, or my question to you was... Oh, no, I know what you're talking about now. Got a little sidelined in there. But, yeah, my question to you was, I noticed you have a crown next to your name. What games do you happen to stream as well? Yeah, makes sense. It does learn Earthquake. Though, it having Grassy Surge would only weaken that, so it's probably... Well, it learns High Horsepower, so they could have done that instead. But yeah, you could just do this link code right over here, or you could, set up your raid. You can have other people join. Well, not just anyone join, have anybody else join. Actually, let me just go to a nearby raid and I can show you. And no, my Corviknight does not have, Screech. Honestly, because of the healing from leftovers, instead of Roost, Screech might honestly be more useful. I'd rather just raise my defense and keep whacking at him. That's what I'd rather do. Oh yeah, let me show you how you can make your own little code. I'm just gonna go to this Tera Fighting raid sitting over here. I can demonstrate it like this. Well, not in one of these special raids. Alright, you say click as a group and invite friends with link code. That's just how you do it. So if you have Rillaboom raids and then you get the code right over there, and thank you for becoming a Gamer Bear Jujaora, you're the best. But anyways, you use that code right up there, and hey, we can make, we can do these, Rillaboom raids. That's how you do that. And thank you, Levy29, for becoming a Gamer Bear as well. You are also the best. Keep it store because I will be streaming various games from time to time, like Pikmin 4. Well, I already got done with my Xenoblade 3 playthrough quite a bit ago, so it's on my YouTube channel of the same name, and in the link in the description if you want to see that and all my previous playthroughs. Plus, I'll also go Pikachu and Eevee Nuzlocke that I happen to be doing if that keys your interest. Alright, just let me know when you guys have a code and you've done your and you've started your Rillaboom raids. And only 4 more followers to go before we hit the magic number of 100. Alright, please put the code in the comments so I can copy it down. Alrighty, let me copy that down. And I just saw that Tera Poison Goodra, or the Kalosian Goodra, the slightly less cool Goodra. I always thought, you know what? Back when Pokemon X and Y first came out, funny, Pokemon X and Y are almost 10 years old. But, back when X and Y first came out, when I first saw Gumi, I honestly thought it was a poison type. Does anyone else think that, Kalosian Goodra should have either been part poison type or, you know, pure poison type? Dragon Poison's a cool type combo, but I have a feeling the only reason why they didn't do that is because, well, Dragology exists in the same generation, but I mean, there are plenty of other Pokemon in later generations, or even in earlier generations, that had same type combos as each other, so I can kind of be an attacker. All I need is to get a taunt off, 3 iron defenses, and I could just spam Terra Fighting Body Press. That's my strat here. It works more than what I was doing before, that is. I have a feeling Hisuian Goodra might be okay for this as well. You just gotta be careful for low kick, and I think Goodra might be a little heavy, especially its Hisuian form. Just gotta be careful about that. I mean, if you're... Actually, what is it? I've heard competitive players say they were doing Hisuian Goodra sets with Terra Fighting, or sometimes Terra Steel, Heavy Slam, Curse, and Body Press, I believe? Yes, not Body Press, Rest. Which I have my Hisuian Goodra set. That was in my latest Wi-Fi battle video. Shameless plug if you want to watch that on my YouTube channel, but of the same name. But my Hisuian Goodra set was max HP, max special defense with Acid Spray, Flash Cannon, Dargon Pulse. I say Dargon, not Dragon. And Shelter. I know, but wait, Acid Armor's better. I know, I just like Shelter because signature move. That's just me. With leftovers, and it's so tanky. And Terra Flying for those pesky fighting and ground types. It's just so tanky. And it's literally my second favorite Hisuian form besides Hisuian Zoroark. I know I've asked this question of the day in a previous video, so this will not be a question of the day here. But what are your 2's favorite Hisuian forms? Huh, cool. So you're better in this game for the heavy ball, and then you transferred it back to Legends Arceus to evolve it in there since it can't evolve into Hisuian Goodra in this game, and then transferred it back, right? Alright, taunt so I can't get those moves off. Hey, exactly. I mean, that's kind of what I did when I found a shiny Bergby in this game in a previous... Well, not in a previous video, off-screen, actually. I transferred it over to Legends Arceus, turned into the worst of the Hisuian forms, and transferred it back just so it could be shiny. So I'm going to use Body Press until it lowers our stats, so then I can use Iron Defense 3 times, and simultaneously get my Terra Charge off a little sooner. Heh, no growth for you. You're a loser for trying to get a growth off. Alright, and let's just spam Iron Defense for a few turns, and we're gonna eviscerate this man. I feel like Shelter should have been able to raise your defense by 3 stages instead of just 2 stages. Because, as people say, it's literally just an Iron Defense / Acid Armor clone because of that. I mean, if it rose your defense by 3 stages, that'd actually make Kiss Me Gucci even better, I'd say. Get to +6 even faster in 2 turns rather than 3 turns. Alright, your life is forfeit now, Rillaboom. You mean nothing. Oh no, I can't use taunt on it. Alright, taking that acrobatics just well. After raising his attack by 1 stage, he does an extra 2 damage. I am so scared. I am quivering in my little hawking claws or whatever you want to call them. I'm so scared. And I'm running out of body presses. I don't like that. Oh, so you took body press off, or... Oh, yeah, that suggests that you used to have it, but you took it off since you were doing online play. Alright, now I only have 2 body presses left. The last... I probably should have given myself some PP ups. I mean, this is the only attack I'm ever gonna use. Like, specifically attacking move. And well, now it's time to struggle. Alright, all I can do now is cheer, really, and just hope the Urshifu kills everything. And this is the time where I mentioned earlier in the video that mirror armor would be very useful right now. Oh no, alright. That was a bit my fault there. I'm gonna use up the remaining PP ups that I have, just so we have a few more, body presses. It seems 10 per round is just not enough. Alright, whilst I do that, if you want to reload the code, that'd be nice, thank you. Alright. If that's what you want to do, is add body press. And then you can always take it off again if you desire. Let me see if we can learn Screech right here now. I don't think I need Roost. Alright, here's Screech. It's just the bird screaming very loudly. And I'll just ride around, I suppose, while I wait. And here we are. Alrighty, let's see here. There we go. Alrighty, let's show this Rillaboom a thing or three. Anybody get the quote that I just made there? Well, that Umbreon Thunder Waving him is pretty useful. Even though it's gonna last like 2 turns. So I don't think I should Screech before he gets the shield up. At least one Screech. Alright, that's what I was waiting for. Haha, can't use growth, you fool. Alright, Boomburst does absolutely nothing. Yeah, it does so little damage my Corviknight is taunting you without using the move. Haha. Alright, Iron Defense 2. I really hope they buff Shelter in a later game or something. Because it was such a broken move in Legends Arceus, and then here it just barely does anything. I didn't want to use up my ability patch, that's all, really. I only have 2, I didn't feel like using it, that's all. I know it'd be more useful when it uses Drum Beating, but it uses Drum Beating so rarely, it doesn't really matter. Nah, it's okay, I'm good. Because once these Rillaboom events are out of the way, I want to do some, competitive stuff with this, Corviknight. I mean, I was making it based around Tera fighting Body Press anyway, so this kind of saves up time, I suppose. Alright, once the shield's gone, I'm going to try using Scrooge at least once. And down goes that shield. Now, my man, your life is forfeit. You mean nothing, Rillaboom. And perfect that you just did that as well. Alright, let's hope this Scrooge doesn't miss. Please don't miss. Yes, he hits it. And Body Press for the win. Oh, look how much damage that's doing. Oh, yes. He's got to lower my speed. Oh, no. I know this is the instance where Mirror Armor would be useful, but I just didn't feel like using my ability patch. And down goes the monkey. I hope anybody else has Rillaboom raids. Let's see, going once, going twice. Put your codes in the description below. And hello, man, 33754 alt 1. Jeez, that's a long name. But, what happened? How are you doing today? And, I guess I'll try to get a guess. You got yourself a shiny Rillaboom, or you got yourself a shiny, Grookey when you hatched it. Life 2 is a very useful move. I tend to run it on a Hatterene that I used for a Trick Room team back in Sword and Shield. A shiny Grookey, then. And if it isn't a Grookey, what shiny was it? If anybody else has Rillaboom raids, put the code in the description. In the comments, please. Alright, now one of those. Can you give me a hint, please, of what shiny it is? Be a fun little game. Oh, shiny Arceus. Well, congratulations to you. I'm gonna give you, hold up, I'm gonna give you a nice little round of applause right now. Congratulations on your shiny Arceus. I mean, are they really considered egg moves anymore? Because if you just have your Pokemon holding a Mirror Herb and you got a Pokemon that knows that move, you could just, they learn the egg move right then and there. Kinda, like, without needing to do any breeding, any of that stuff. It's a nice little quality of life change that I honestly wish earlier generations had. Yes, please, put a raid code down in the comments below so we can do another Rillaboom raid. To anyone who has one. Because I already did my Rillaboom raid, so I can't do this. Or I can't do that specifically. Here's the code, and we shall do it. If anybody wants to join, it's right there for you. And man, alt 1, let's just say. If you'd like to join in this raid, do not hesitate to put the code down into your Switch if you happen to be playing it right now. Alright, let's see. 2P, 8P. For real. Alright. My man has God on his side. I can tell. You're definitely Layton. Professor Layton? Nah, no, bad joke. I don't even play that. Professor Layton, I just wanted to make a joke. Specifically of level 5. I do play Fantasy Life, though. The only level 5 property I happen to play. That's all. They can't... wait. Okay, you're right about that, but does it really matter when you can just, you know, do the mirror thing in the daycare, or not the daycare, in the, excuse me, in the camps over and over again? You can just do that. They don't really need to relearn it in the, mover learner thing. And taunt him. Judgment looks a little lackluster in this game. Definitely looked better on the 3DS. The DS version of Judgment, it was, I don't know, I prefer the 3DS version of it. Just the way it looked animation-wise. Actually, let's get a screech off before I forget. And just keep hitting you with body press until you lower our stats. So you just decided to go with the default Arceus. Well, Arceus does have very well-rounded stats, so I think it's fine. Alright, did he lower our stats already? I don't remember. I think I'll just say he did. Alright, he did. Alright, cool. I wasn't paying attention. Alright, Terrestrialize, and now Iron Defense. I love defense, according to some guy in Sinnoh. I'll let you guess who that might be. And how did he get confused? Oh, Water Pulse. Yeah, he's bulking up now, like it matters. Alright, 2 more of these. None shall escape my judgment ray! If I was the one using Arceus, that is. If y'all didn't know already, I happen to be a massive Tales of fan, which is a JRPG franchise made by Bandai Namco, and I tend to reference their spells and arts and whatnot when I'm using certain moves. Just a little fact about my channel to those who are new to this. No, you're okay. you're getting some good chip damage off to the point where the shield's kind of deteriorating really fast. And you're getting good confusions off. Alright, down goes the shield. Oh yeah, that's a good close combat. Alright, I'm gonna try to screech one last time. Hopefully this doesn't miss. Alright, and he's dead. Alright, if anyone has just one more Rillaboom raid, I've got a bit of time to do one last one. And Mr. Man, I have enjoyed seeing Arceus literally wreck this Rillaboom stuff. And to those of you who haven't followed and subscribed yet, depending on which platform you happen to be watching on, please like, subscribe, follow, and hit that bell button if you're enjoying this content thus far. And follow. Thank you, man, Alt1, for becoming a gamer bear. You are the best, and we only need 3 more followers to go before we hit the magic 100. Alright, if anybody's got any more Rillaboom raids, let's put the raid code in the comments below. As I sit here and painstakingly climb a mountain. Yes, it's a Tera normal raid. And it'll show up as black on your map. Hey, Hisui Gudra's awesome, man. I already stated why. Actually, speaking of which, let me show you. Let me get off this mountain first. Let me show you what Gudra I was talking about earlier while I wait for one of you to get another raid up. He's right here. Look at this man. He's just too powerful. Now let's see, the stat grid. That's what I have Max trained for. All that stuff, and that's his moveset, and he has the leftovers. And the shell armor, one of the greatest abilities for a tank. Being immune to critical hits is a very useful thing. Especially since in this RPG specifically, I don't think most other RPGs do this. Not like Dragon Quest or Tales of, as I stated before, or Xenoblade. None, like, all those games do have critical hits in it, but it doesn't go past, like, defense buffs like Pokemon does. And shell armor makes that very useful to avoid and, actually tank hits, do what a tank is supposed to do. And I'm glad they give it shell armor over hydration like the original Gudra had. I mean, I've got another Hisui and Gudra build that I'd like to make. Because I have multiple... What am I doing? But I have multiple of these guys. Apologies, just sounds like there's some noises. I know that's the code. Just some weird noises going outside my window. I had to see what that was for a split second. Alrighty. This shall be the final raid for the video. So let us do this, because it's very late for me where I happen to be right now, and I got things to do in the morning, let's say, even though it's already morning where I am, but let's just say when the sun rises. Excuse me, that was just my tablet. Doing a weird notification thing. Tend to keep my tablet on my desk. That's everybody. Yes, I am, even though, as per the Twitch rules and me being a Twitch affiliate, I gotta wait at least 24 hours before I can do that. But yeah, go leave a subscribe on my YouTube channel by the same name, Spare the Bear Gaming. It should be in the description below. If not, you can always look it up on YouTube. I do have other videos I've been uploading recently, like my Pikmin 4 playthrough that I've been doing, and my Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee Nuzlocke that I'm trying to finish. Because if you got, well, you guys are new to my channel, so Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee is one of my least favorite Pokemon games. I mostly just Nuzlocked it for content because, hey, it's a game I planned on Nuzlocking for a while, and it seems like a lot of people enjoyed it. I'm almost done with the game, only a few encounters left to go, so sadly I don't have enough room to name the rest of my encounters after viewers. Since, as I've stated, I'm a huge lover of the Tales of franchise, so I named most of my encounters after Tales of characters. A combination of Tales of characters and viewers who would subscribe or follow, or even just comment on my channel. Either my Twitch, YouTube, or Rumble channel. Yeah, actually, I found a video on how to get all the onions, but in my last video, I had gotten the purple Pikmin. I've got all 9 Pikmin types now. I still have yet to save the captain, though. Just no spoilers, please. Oh no! He took out God. We can't stand for this. And I forgot to use, Screech. Either I just didn't get the chance to. Well, the defense buff will certainly do a bit of extra damage. Alright, Tera, the last time. No more playing games, monkey boy. Isn't me or Rillaboom's hitting a bit harder than usual? Perhaps I got too many stat buffs off. We were completely dominating this thing before. That makes sense. Maybe, well, it's nice to know that other people are taking a bit more damage than usual. I don't know. Oh, that's why I see it. Okay. I mean, in order to minimize it getting its shield off so quickly, you gotta minimize as many deaths as possible. At least early on deaths. Or fainting, excuse me. I shouldn't say Pokemon are dying when they faint. Alright, shredding away that shield. Yeah, it's screw it. Yeah, let's just do one final one. Oh, please put the code in the comments, and then this will be the last one, whether we win or lose it. Because I gotta get to bed, I got things to do when it's daylight. Alright. And we need to get the taunt off so it can't use status moves for a few turns. Well, that's my job there. That's okay. We tend not to pay attention to things sometimes, especially when we're preoccupied with something else. That's what I did during the recent Delphox raids. Wasn't paying attention sometimes when he used Nasty Plot. And then ended up getting completely obliterated instead of using Clear Smog on my Ceruledge. Snarl, Lull, and Muck. Okay. Alright, if you got yourself a Rillaboom code, let us have it in the comments. Alright, here we are. Alright, final one. Let's make this a win. I mean, Mew can learn literally every TM, so... I think Arceus can release nearly every TM in Arceus' case, but... it just makes them very versatile. They are the God/Jesus of Pokemon, after all. And taunt off. Alright, you fell for the taunt. He gets offended very easily, confirmed. Yeah, I just realized that about taunt. Like, when a Pokemon falls for the taunt, does that mean they just get offended very easily? I think that's what it is. I'm just... After all these years, I'm finally realizing that. Right, lowering its speed is a pretty good strat, I'd say. That means we can all get our moves off first. At least a little bit sooner. Actually, what was I saying earlier? I don't think, like, is Life Dew a TM in this game? Maybe it is. I know it was back in Sword and Shield, but was it a TM in this game? I mean, if not, it makes sense for it to naturally learn it. Alright, there we go. Now time to spam Iron Defense. Alright, Iron Defense, here we go. One last one, and then we can get some more of these off. Alright, Body Press. Actually, fun fact, I think Body Press is one of the few actual Pokemon moves now that originated as a TCG move. It's not the first time this happened. Power Trip back in Generation 7. Before Generation 7 was originally a TCG move, but then later becomes an official Pokemon move, which is pretty cool. Oh yeah, that damage. We need that. That's damage. Mr. Damage, I am. And I'll save it for before the end of this video. Hold up. What I was about to say. Alright, break that shield. Your life is now forfeit, Rillaboom. Alright. Did he take away? Yeah, I think he took away his stat drops, but that's fine. Alright, let me screech him one last time, as long as this doesn't miss. Yay. It is not missing. Alright. Wait, you hit me? I didn't even notice. Yeah, it doesn't matter. And down he goes. And what I was trying to say before, Jujo Aura. I noticed you have a crown next to your name, so what games do you happen to stream as well? And you know what? You helped me with these Rillaboom raids, plus you become a gamer bear yourself. I'll follow your channel, my good sir. Congratulations. And not just becoming a gamer bear, but also getting a new follower as well. And hey, we help each other out. It's always the best thing. Not just in game, but in real life as well. Alrighty. I think that shall do with this video for once. We will do some more Rillaboom videos another time. I'll determine what the schedule shall be on that later on. Do tune in if you have the chance. Oh, that's Premier Prime? Oops. Okay. I mean, you're fine with the following, stay there, or... 3 years. Oh, jeez. I mean, if you're fine with the follow, stay there, or you want me to unfollow? Give you some time to answer that real fast. While I do, I'm gonna put away my, Corviknight. I don't need him out now. Alright. Makes things easier for the rest of us. Who knows? Hey, whenever you go live again, I'll probably come by and see what you're doing. If you keep building yourself up, perhaps you'll get back to it at some point. You will, and there is no perhaps, you certainly will. And it's where did I put you again? I don't remember. Wherever my Avalug happens to be. Just waiting for all this to load in. There he is. Actually, can you tell me which capture cards work on 3DS? Because I think one of these days I'm going to order a 3DS capture card myself. Because I don't think Elgato's are compatible with them. I could be wrong, though. But anyways, I think that shall be it for the Rillaboom raids. Tune in next time for more Rillaboom raids another day. Anyways, if y'all enjoyed this edition of Pokemon Violet Fun Stuff and you want to see more, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and follow. Hit one of the videos you see on screen now if you're on YouTube, and that bell button for more. May I give a special thank you to our new Gamer Bears, Man Alt 1, Jujo Aura, and Levy29 for joining me and becoming Gamer Bears today and helping me out with these monkey raids. Anyways, once again, video is sponsored by Dubby. If you would like an energy drink and you want a 10% discount on it, use the link in the description below and get yourself a 10% discount on your order using the code provided. Anyways, thank you everybody for watching, and thank you Jujo Aura for telling me what type of capture cards to get for my 3DS. Anyways, thank you everybody for watching, and see you next time. Have a nice day.